Alright, follow me. There's a hidden area that most people don't even know about, mostly because it requires you to take a death-defying leap into the darkness. Without enough health, you could easily die jumping to this distant ledge I'm about to show you. There's a door which leads to an area named Abandoned Old Workshop, and it opens up so many mysteries I'll bring up as we get there. Mind blown. Almost blown as hard as the true ending of the game did. Wow. My mind. See the door down there in the darkness? Yeah, that door down there, way down there. You'll have to hope you have enough health to make it and muster up the courage to do a running jump in the direction of the ledge. Well, here we go! Oh! That was great. From here on out, there are going to be some mega spoilers, so if you have not beaten the game, please stop the video and watch at a later time, as I'm going to be tossing down some major theories. Now that you know how to get there, you can explore it yourself.
Warning, this video contains possible spoilers on the subject material. Please be advised.
When you open the doors and head inside, you don't know what to expect, but as you exit the hallway, a mystical aura of colors surround you for a brief moment, signifying you made a pretty big discovery. As you see an almost mirror representation of the hunter's dream within Gehrman, you start to realize the surreal world of Bloodborne is even more mystifying than you originally thought. As you can see, this area, especially the house, looks a lot like the hunter's dream, only aged. Which leads me to believe it's not just a dream after all, but a memory of someone's and/or a recreation of this location by a greater being. Could this very place be a product of the so-called amygdala or great ones the locals worship? Or does it transcend even that with the moon presence, which acts like god of the hunter's dream, appointing hunters of their choosing? The first piece of evidence you come to is an old bone by a tombstone. The bone comes from an apprentice of Gehrman, and from what the doll first tells you, it's very clear Gehrman has been immortally trapped in this dream for a very, very long time, and now serves to advise other hunters.
Did you speak with Gehrman? He was a hunter long, long ago, but now serves only to advise them. He is obscure, unseen in the dreaming world. Still, he stays here, in this dream. Such is his purpose.
This bone most likely comes from a hunter who preceded him. At one point, you can find the doll admiring the tombstone, and she says this.
Over time, countless hunters have visited this dream. The graves here stand in their memory. It all seems so long ago now.
Is it that all hunters are taken here in separate planes of existence like a curse, only to die here then reawaken in another reality? There are many tombstones and many more in the locked gated area that opens up at the end of the game. Well, at least I assume they are tombstones, although I've never seen tombstones stacked on top of each other like that. I wonder if it's like Dante's Inferno, and the great ones could just be demons. I don't know. This game is deep, and there are so many clues I have yet to piece together. From exploration of the area, it's safe to say, if this is indeed the source of a manifested memory, the person living here made dolls and it was seemingly a workshop for such. The doll eventually comes to life in the hunter's dream. Could this old abandoned place be Gehrman's past residence or his acquaintances who preceded him? It could go even further back than that. Time and space seem to have no meaning here. When Jura kills you from atop the tower with his Gatling gun, he makes mention to rethink your actions when you return to the dream, signifying that most all hunters go to their own dreams after death.
I should think you still have dreams. Well, the next time.
I'm not sure why else he'd say that after killing you. And back to the tour of the workshop, you can find a small hair ornament. In the description it says it would be great with gray hair. Gehrman has gray hair. Could it be his? Although I think it may be a little too girly for him. It was probably made for the doll who has white hair. Don't question my theories! In a chest, you find the entire 4-piece set the doll wears, and the descriptions read, it borderlines on mania and exudes a slight warmth. The borderlines on mania part could have to do with its average frenzy resistance, but the slight warmth part couldn't have anything to do with fire defense because it's got the lowest fire defense I've ever seen. But I don't know. It could just be related to frenzy and fire resistance, and I'm just overthinking it. One more item I skipped over in this area, which I thought I should probably mention, was on the workbench, if you recall. It's 1/3 of an umbilical cord. If you're wondering, what the fuck is that? Don't worry, it sort of ties into the story, and eating 3 of them, yeah, eating 3 of them will get you what's called the true ending. I'll go into more detail on that in a No BS guide where I discuss the endings. I just think this is such an intriguing place, and there are likely a few more places no one has even discovered yet. I'm currently working hard on the individual subplots for each NPC, and by doing that I'm sure to gain even more insight into the mind-blowing story! Whoa, my head! My head! Subscribe for more Bloodborne lore, ya whore.